it's Lynette with Grammy Crochet. How are you today? Welcome to the yarn room. Today is Wednesday. I hope to get this up early. It's 11:30 now, so I'm worried it's going to be home for dinner soon, or for lunch. So I hope to get this up, but I want to welcome you to the yarn room. I just have a quick little chit chat. I'm at a quandary again. So, tonight is a Boggy unboxing on Juan's channel, Juan the Yarn Addict. I'm sure he'll put up a thumbnail soon if he doesn't have it up already. So join us. We're going to have a couple of guests, I believe. And so that'll be fun. I don't know if Nancy's going to be there. She's on vacation. But we do have other guests. So that's awesome. So what have I been up to since yesterday? I added a couple of lines to my cat's meow. It's downstairs. And I added several rows to the knit, the Tunisian blanket that I'm doing. So those are coming along. And as you saw, I got my luck of the draw cut up for tomorrow morning. So things are progressing slowly but surely. And then the girls in Zoom, Laura from Mammy's Crochet and Farming, went out and bought these books for a lot of us. A couple of them had the books already, and now they want to start a blanket. And they're saying, you know, they're going to do it and they're going to have it done by the end of the month or by the end of the year, so no pressure. And I'm like, oh, I want to join in. I want to join in. I love the book. When you look at these pictures from this book, this is called Crochet Illusions Blankets by Helen Smith, and it came from Amazon. I think they decided on this pattern. It's called the Floating Diamonds, but they might have changed their mind. I don't know. I came into the yarn room and I thought, well, let me see if I can find a better picture. Yeah, this one. I think this is the pattern they decided on. And you can kind of, at an more up close, you can see there's like a diamond in here. I think this is the pattern they decided on. And I'm like, oh, I want to join in. I want to join in. I got the book. Laura gave it to me. Thank you, Laura. And so when she gives you a book, you have to make something out of it. And they're doing it together. So I'm like, oh, I want to do it. But I have like the 3 blankets that I'm actively working on. The Look at the Draw, the Cat's Meow, and the Tunisian. And then I want to do Juan's new Squiggly Wiggly blanket. And I want to do a blanket from My Precious Yarnery. And I have started that patriotic blanket for the lady that Roy works with. I need to get that done before he retires. And I haven't touched that in a month. So starting another blanket is like, I can't put another blanket on my hooks right now, but I'm in here because I was going to pick out yarn for the blanket. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I have till the end of the year, but I really need to get those other things done. And then on top of that, Joe from Joe's Web sent me that beautiful yarn in the other room. Nothing that I want to show you is in here. But that's in the other room. And it's that double XL that Hobby Lobby cleared out that I wanted because I wanted to try to make market bags, or not market bags, but like messenger bags out of it. And it's only 50 yards in a skein. And I made one square. And it's a small square out of one skein. And as I'm working with that yarn, it's just screaming, it needs to be a cowl. It needs to be a bulky sweater. It needs to be up and cozy around your neck in the wintertime. And so I'm not going to make market bag out of it. A bag out of it. I want to make, now I want to make a big chunky cowl. I hate chunky cowls, but that needs to be a chunky cowl. And I have the one color that I have, like, she sent me 9 or 10 skeins of it. So that'd be sufficient, I'm pretty sure, for like a chunky cowl. And so I'm like, I want to, that'll be a quick project. And I thought I found a shawlette. And then I decided that's not what I want. I want like a cowl. So I have to look for that. And God, it's already the what is it? The 4th. And I have to make a scarecrow, which I haven't even looked at patterns for that yet. So I think the illusion blanket has to sit on the back burner. And then Jan, an Alaskan crafter, made this really cool boho bag. I want to make it out of this. I have a few skeins of this. This is the Caron coconut cakes with the little fuzzies. The boho with fringe. I don't have a pattern. I mean, I don't have a picture of it. But this is the yarn I want to use, and I want to make that. And I have, like I said, I have a couple of skeins. There's, it's a 78% cotton, 22% polyester, so it won't stretch. And there are 481 yards in this 8-ounce skein. I have 2 at hand. I know I have more. I just don't know where I put them. Ooh, they're not cataloged yet. But I have 2 at hand, so I'm thinking I want to hold 2 together because the strands aren't real thick. It says it's a 4, but I'm thinking I want to hold 2 together and make that. And I don't know what kind of, I don't remember what kind of strap she was using. I think she was using a leather strap, but I am just picturing that with a big, thick, braided strap. I don't know why. So I hope I have enough of this yarn that I can find to be able to make it's a granny square, then you turn it sideways, and then there's like other little squares, half grannies at the top or something. And so anyway, I love the pattern, and that's what I want to do. And I might not do the half grannies. I might, I made a little cover up top for Chloe last summer before last, or last summer, I don't know. And then Amanda wanted one too, and I made one for her, and I had the fringe, and it was a big granny square. I think you made, so 2 granny squares, front and back were granny squares, and then you added another granny square here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 granny squares, and it had a jagged edge like this, but the top came up, and you added the strap to the points of the granny squares here. If I can find the picture, I have a picture of Chloe wearing it. I'll put it up here. That's how I'm remembering it being. So on the bag, like, I like the idea of the points coming up and then putting the straps on that. But I think the bag that Jan made only has 1 strap, not 2. So I don't know, but anyway, I love the idea of it. And her bag comes to a point and has fringe. Chloe's top came to a point. And so I'm picturing what I remember of the top and like sewing the bottom of that together, but then using this part to hold the handles and make it like crossbody with a big chunky, except I think I really want only 1 handle, so I don't know, but I'm thinking big chunky braid is what is coming to my head. I'm thinking that would look so cute. So I would need to use more than 2 strands together to make the braid, like maybe 4 strands together to make the braid, and then attach it, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. So we're gonna figure that out. And I gotta read the pattern and whatever. So I definitely want to make that. I want to be able to take it to Sarasota when I go to Florida in October. So I need to get that done. So I'm thinking the illusion blanket's got to wait. It's got to go on the to-do list. So I don't know about that. I'm like, I'm debating. And so that's where I'm at with my crochet. I have to finish the stupid cat's meow blanket, which is a slow go for me, and it's not turning out perfect, but it'll be good enough. My dad used to have a saying, good enough for government work. If you work for the government, don't take that wrong. If you know anybody that works for the government, don't take that wrong. Plus, in September, we're starting the year of washcloths that I promised Laura I would do with her. Laura from Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She gets me into all these shenanigans, her and Jan, and then I have too much I can't finish. And well, the problem is with these projects that I'm working on right now, like the Luck of the Draw blanket is a quick project and it's nice size stitches, but the Cat's Meow and the Tunisian are tiny little stitches. So you work for a long time, you don't get anywhere. The Tunisian, it's like a single crochet size stitch. This Cat's Meow is a half double crochet size stitch, which I really love the stitch, and it's a knotted half double, so it's like two together. In like you use two stitches, but then you go back into that same stitch and do it again. So you got the height of a half double crochet though, but it's thicker, bulkier. Like, and I like the stitch a lot, but it doesn't grow very fast, if you know what I'm saying. So you do. I'm on row 43, and the darn thing is, I mean, it feels like it's this big. It's not. It's probably that big. I got a lot to go. I still got 80 rows to go, 80 plus rows to go, and it's like this big, and I feel like I have worked on it for 3 years already. But I have to finish it because it's for the kids, and it's for the make-along, and I committed to it, but it's getting really boring. I want something that works up fast, and I have to make a couple more pee-pee gnomes. So I have things on my plate that are getting pressure that I haven't even started yet. So I think the illusion blanket's going to have to wait. I'm a little disappointed by that. Plus, Lynanne and I want to do, and Anita from YOH wants to do it as well. I think Joe from Joe's Web might be interested in, you know, pick your beautiful yarn and let them, excuse me, find a pattern that I have to make. And you get to pick your yarn that way. And that's a collaboration that we really want to do. But Lynanne's got a lot on her plate as well right now. She's got a test pattern she's doing that's giving her a hard time. So I think we're waiting for a couple things to get done. We want to start it in September, but we might get to it in September. We'll see how that goes. That's the plan. But cross your fingers, I don't know. I think I'm going to put the Illusions book back away. Sadly. I really kind of want to make the blanket. But it is half double crochet stitches again. I want something faster. Even though I think the boho bag that I want to make, that'll be a fast project. That shouldn't take too long. The PP gnomes shouldn't take too long. They're not very big, so they don't take a long time. I just have to sit down and get that out and do it. But I keep saying, no, work on the Cat's Meow, work on the Cat's Meow, work on the Tunisian. Get those done and off your plate. I don't have a time frame on the Tunisian, so that's good. The Cat's Meow is supposed to be done by mid-September. It's September already, so I don't know. I do owe, and I'm sorry, I forgot to get a hold of Anita. I completely forgot to send out the cats, the lemur pattern. One person only so far has claimed their pattern, and I completely forgot to do it. So I will do that today. I'm really, really sorry. Okay, so just a little chit chat. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for talking me through this, because I needed that. I'm sorry, Lala. I'm just not going to be able to do that this time, I don't think. Maybe after I get those other ones done, I can catch up and join in. I might have to wait till the next one. I just can't. I just can't right now. When I look at all the other things that I have to do and want to do, that one has to wait. So that's all I have for you today, guys. And I do appreciate you listening and talking this out with me. I'm not going to pick out colors for this blanket and get the yarn bag ready. I'm just not going to do it. Don't let me do it. So thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, chatting. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.